Oh, I'm sorry. we were doing too much.
We was doing
way too much.
We were pushing it. I'm glad everybody could make it out. This is our 4th episode of the premiere pre-game show for The Walking Dead, We the Dead. Now listen, last week's episode it was getting a little better. The first 2 episodes they were slouching, but it's getting a little better.
It's getting better.
It's getting better. To my left, I have the incomparable, the Revolution, Walking Dead fanatic, and to my far left, I have comedian, father, and all the way on talented guy,
2 tax exempts.
Ernest Hicks. Tell us just how did you get into The Walking Dead?
Well, I got into it because a lot of people at work was talking about it. Mm-hmm. They was having fun talking about it. I wanted to have fun too.
You wanted to join in?
I wanted to join in.
I get you.
So I didn't get started to I think it was the 3rd season.
Okay.
I forgot what was that? The dude who had the heads and shit. And
the governor.
The governor, yeah, the governor. I got started on that season, and ever since then I've been hooked.
Yeah. Now, that probably, I'm glad you said that you got started on that season. Last week, Angel said she got started on season 2. And
fell in love.
Yeah, fell in love. I don't see how that could happen. Fall in love on season 2. Did you go back and binge watch all of the?
I binge watch all that.
Okay.
I probably did some shit at work I shouldn't have did. I called in work.
Oh yeah. No, you should have did that. You should have did that.
Time,
you got to take some time. Listen, you need some PO, some personal time off. Mm-hmm. Work ain't. Look, I need some personal time off all the time. Now, did you go into the comics at all? Did you dive into the comics?
I did. I just got into the comics.
Okay.
Though, so I started with. I don't want to ruin it for people, but. I can't. Can I say it? You think they would care?
We don't care.
We don't. Care.
All right. It's the ones where the zombies, the people that dress up like the zombies. Mm-hmm. I'm on that one.
Okay.
But
so
I'm gonna go back and check out the other stuff. Yeah.
You want the Whispers? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got to go to the prison.
Yeah.
Listen. You go back to that one.
Yes. You need to see the governor from the comics.
Yes, from the comics.
Different governor.
Yeah.
Yes.
He was kind of Mexican.
Yes.
And he had a white little daughter. It was weird.
Yes.
He had blonde hair and he was Mexican.
That was his biological daughter? Or was this a daughter he just picked up along the way?
No, it's
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, shit. That wasn't his baby.
Now, quick question. If you were in the Walking Dead world, how would you survive? Or how long would you survive?
I wouldn't survive.
You wouldn't survive?
I wouldn't survive. I can't even storm out my house right when I get in an argument with my girl. First thing I'm taking is my PlayStation 4. Let me get my PlayStation 4. We just went grocery shopping. Let me get them Cinnamon Toast Crunch too. I'm going to die the first week.
Toast Crunch. Got to. All right, so now I'm going to get into some of my dead observations from this past episode, Monsters. Again, like I said, it was a little bit better than the previous 2. I mean, we had not only some action, but we also had some story development and some character development now, which was definitely lacking in the first 2 episodes. My first little observation, though.
Yes.
They got Morales out there pretty quick.
You called him. Reg, you called him.
Yeah.
I don't think he's going to stick around. I was he going to probably be 3 episodes.
That was totally fan service. They got him in, got him out. With and you know what? It was kind of a shame because I saw the dynamic between him and Rick.
Yes.
What did you guys think about that?
What
about Daryl and
I thought Rick was gonna let him live just because he knew him back in the day. And stuff. He kind of brought back an old Rick or whatever.
Yes, that's what I saw.
That's what I saw.
It was almost like he went back to a time of people being redeemable.
Right.
Yes.
And Daryl kind of ended that pretty quickly.
Chitty chitty bang bang.
Yeah.
It was that juxtaposition that you're talking about was amazing.
Yeah.
Because it was old Daryl was a different Daryl, and this dude was nah, pal, it's over with.
Yeah.
Let's keep moving.
It's almost like being locked up and being in prison can change a man to maybe think that, all right, I'm just going to go ahead and end this. They're not redeemable. Maybe.
Before you fuck me over.
Yes. I've been fucked over before by y'all.
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and end it.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's what I like about just kind of the development of Daryl. And you don't really, this is the first time you've really kind of seen it, that it's like he's changed.
Yes.
Since from Beth to now, like with Beth, he was a little bit soft, you know, he was going through his emotions with Beth. But now, Daryl is a hardened survivor.
But I don't even think it's survivor. I think that, of course, he is a survivor. Mm-hmm. But I think that what Negan did to him, like you said, he was locked away, and it's like he knows who these guys are.
Yeah.
He knows, Rick still doesn't have a clue of who these guys are, and he's not conveying that to Rick. Like, and Rick's like, man, what is?
He's not talking about it. It's just shot. Right.
Yeah.
Shoot. What we talking? No. Well, we need to go over there. Okay, we're going over there. More people to kill. Like, it's no.
They're not redeeming.
Yeah.
They let me in that cage.
Daryl's like Morgan right now. Like,
yes.
Like Morgan right now. Like, clear. Like, I need to get all these out of here, man.
Now, but do you guys think that Morales was redeemable at all? Do you think?
Yes, I do.
I think he would have been. Yeah.
I think he was. Mm-hmm. I think, like you said, when Rick noticed them and they, you know, the familiarity, and it was like, oh, okay, like. You know, like, it was something getting ready to happen. They went through their whole past of what they went through or whatever, and they was kind of. He's like, oh, when he got to Glenn, he's like, oh shit, like that shit happened to Glenn, like for real, dog.
Yeah.
Like, damn, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
Yeah. I believe that. I think that Rick started seeing the human side of Morales, and Morales started seeing, okay, like when he mentioned that Glenn had a wife. He was like, oh, in this?
Yeah.
In this world? We get married in this world? What? Nah, what? We ain't got no time for sex here.
You got a doctor?
Even a whole actual doctor. Not a mechanic that happens to know a little bit.
Right. A whole doctor.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Like, wait, woman to man sex? Because I had sex on the road with a couple of male bikers.
I was gonna touch on that. How prevalent do you think just rape and that it would have to be
going down.
Okay, how prevalent is rape here?
Yeah,
in
America,
in Hollywood.
We see that now. We see that.
Okay, and you're talking about the end of days?
Yes.
How many people just on the road, walking down the road?
Right. It's a zombie there. They just
You getting out to zombie Halle Berry? Are you doing it?
That's a question.
Vampire.
Okay, vampire,
Yeah.
but
Depending
not
on how many people she eat.
not decrepit body.
No, you banging just dead bodies at that point. It was necromancy?
Necrophilia.
Yeah.
Okay. So my second observation was the dynamic between Morgan and Jesus. I believe Morgan is on the right path. He's thinking clearly. We got to kill him. Jesus, on the other hand, what do you guys think is Jesus's MO?
I think Jesus' MO is, okay, we got these people. They're going to see how we are. We're going to convert them, and then they're going to be soldiers for us to fight against Negan. You know, but Morgan's just like, he on the same shit Daryl's on, man. He's just trying to get them out of there because he know what's going on with Negan and them. And if they even get, like, if they even just get a chance, like, if any of them escape and they just find out where the fuck they are, it's over. It's a wrap.
So, in saying that, do you think that any of them are redeemable? Any of the survivor or the saviors that they're bringing back?
I don't even know.
Yeah, I think that they have drank the Kool-Aid.
The Kool-Aid.
And it's like, you know, like, I think, well, here's the thing. Rick does know, like, he knows old boy, and even Daryl knows, what's his name, let him out.
Yeah, Dwight.
Let
Right.
him out. So, and, you know, so it's like somebody's got to be redeemable.
And even the guy that kind of stopped them from running away when the rolling zombies came down.
Yeah.
I'm glad that they actually had rolling zombies because I would think that zombies would be the clumsiest.
And then why do they have the dexterity?
Yeah.
You fall down and you should just be like, he on the ground.
He there.
Let's go. I ain't wasting a bullet. I ain't stabbing nobody. I'm finna just walk over this fool. Because once they down, they down.
Yeah.
But I want to say this, though, like what you two were talking about. What was the question?
The miscellaneous drink.
So wait. Do you think it was who he said? No.
So Jesus is running around here believing in his namesake.
He's got the holy water. He's blessed.
Forgive
Pontius
everybody.
Pilate and Judas is coming for that ass, bro. And guess what, man? Judas is gonna be strung up somewhere, looking real stupid.
Yeah.
Looking real stupid, man.
Negan ain't gonna be forgiven.
No, he's a Roman dictator.
You about to be an example.
Yes.
And he's gonna be fed to the tiger, the CGI tiger.
So he's gonna be fed to Ezekiel's tiger. So Negan's gonna take.
Negan is gonna get it all, and then it's gonna be like kind of like an inside thing. But I think he's gonna win. Like I think what's coming is Negan's gonna win. Like in this initial battle.
You think they're gonna let that happen?
You talking about The Walking Dead?
Yes.
When they stretched out the governor to 2 seasons.
Even the show though, that can't fucking kill off Rick or Jesus. You probably kill off.
Yeah, they gonna
kill him. Yeah, I think
Jesus
they.
dead.
Yeah, I think they're gonna.
Dead, and he is not rising out.
If you notice, anytime in any season when you see somebody who is being too lenient, being too old world, they end up dying. So I don't think Jesus is gonna last too long. I think maybe mid-season finale, he may be one of the casualties that comes about.
Yeah, that's what's up though.
My third observation was Maggie ruling over the Hilltop. How do you think she's gonna fare as the Hilltop president, executive board? I don't know.
Call to order. I think she's a satellite for Rick.
Yeah.
She's a satellite for Rick.
Well, how do you think she handled the Gregory situation with Gregory coming back?
That's an L. That's an L. Like that's a capital L. That's down 3-1 in the finals.
Yeah.
And we gonna be talking about that.
Yeah.
Gregory is, listen, man. He's already upset. He's already afraid.
And he's already shown you his colors.
Right.
Like what?
He's shown you what he's about.
Didn't Maya Angelou tell you fools? If someone shows you who they are, that's who that nigga is. Like Maya Angelou used to be. What's wrong with the producer over there?
Producer's chilling out. Okay. Producer's not paying attention to the show. Show is falling off
the rails.
All right, so my fourth observation, we still have no word from Alexandra. What's going on with Rick, Michonne, the gang? What do you guys think is happening there?
Man, this is tough to call, bro. Hopefully Michonne get better, man, after that fucking fight she done had.
See, we haven't touched on any of that. After in season 7 or end of season 7, the fight and she's bloody and battered,
messed up.
And we haven't even touched on how is she doing psychologically.
Man, this is the apocalypse. Where are the antibiotics, man? She is gonna look like Martin after Hitman. He gonna come out, everything okay, Rick? Don't look at me, I'm a monster. You made me.
Well, what do you guys think Negan is planning? He does have Father Gabriel. We still don't know what's going on. I
think that's going to be kind of like a bargaining chip.
Nope.
You think Father Gabriel's a bargaining?
That's going to be like
a weak bargaining chip.
That's a weak chip.
That's a weak chip.
That's a weak chip. That is a Lay's potato chip with no ridges. No ridges, man. You ain't getting the dip out of that. It's breaking off.
It's breaking off.
Damn, man. Can y'all give me the wavy? No, just damn. You got to put a little dip in your mouth, then put the chip in there. That's how weak Father Gabriel is. So basically, he's going to torture him.
So basically, the shit pants is going to be on when we see him next
time.
Yes.
It's got to be. It's got to be. We're at the point now, Negan has to show some force. He's got to show some force. They rolled up on you.
He's going, and it's going to be, he's going to win this first battle. He's going to do something like, now, Rick, you didn't
think it was going to be
easy, did you?
Yeah.
Like, I think so, man.
It's got to, what type of villain would he be?
If after
if this is
one season, when you just had this nigga in the now go get my hatchet, boy.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
And now you think it's over?
Just because you rolled up in some armored vehicles.
Come on, man. No.
Yeah.
So how does he die though? Like, is he gonna do it out there in public where they can see it, or is he just gonna have him dead somewhere, take him back to Alexandria when they come back from doing whatever?
It's gonna be something that you can see him like. Remember what happened when they took old boy down to the furnace? Like they.
Yeah.
Good writing always shows you what they're capable of and what they're doing. And he showed us there that he's a public spectacle kind of guy.
It's got to be out in front of everybody.
Roman shit, like you know what I'm saying?
See, keep going back to it, man. For a sack of nickels, a sack of nickels, and that's Gregory, man. Like, oh snap, is this all one big allegory? For is Gregory gonna be Judas?
Judas? Look at that. You think they thought that deep? J. Cole says no.
Your man, his name is Ezekiel.
You think they thought that deep? That's
They
got me thinking. Let me ponder that.
And like you said, it's like Rome in there.
Yeah.
And think about that. Like, remember when I am Negan, right?
Yeah.
In Rome.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, yo, I'm a Roman. Like, remember the Roman Empire was other people's continents.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm Roman. Like,
Yeah. I'm really thinking about like maybe they thought that deep into it.
Maybe, man. And now I gotta really look at this now.
Yeah.
This season,
If we right,
hey, give us our props.
give it to
That's
us.
on We the Bed. I don't want to see no blogs out there writing this shit. That was the Revolution coming up with that.
But I think EJ started. I think everybody contributed to this thought. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And, wow, we gotta look at this. I
that's-
don't want to see nothing on Reddit now. Like,
Yeah. Reddit is good for disseminating information. I came up with this theory.
they on it right now.
All right, so my last observation, King Ezekiel, his triumph, and what looks like as a fall. What do you guys think is going to happen? And how many casualties? What was your expectations?
Ezekiel's going to survive. I don't know how Carol, I don't know, because they didn't we know she's going into the compound to sweep it, but we don't know exactly, how many people she got with her.
You think Carol is going back to the old Carol and
Wonder
Woman this whole situation?
I don't listen. We're just waiting for the Carol hammer to fall.
Right.
She's never changed.
Yeah.
And it's like she goes into that. Hey, like when
she even did it in this episode. She looked at King Ezekiel like, oh, that's my future baby, my future baby daddy. She gave him the look.
I'm getting all of it, like right.
That is a blossoming relationship. I wonder how they're gonna, because it looks like, if you read the comics, it looks like she's taking the position of Michonne,
right,
and how.
And that's dope though. Like I like when they do that interchangeable. That because remember, Carol became Andrea. From the comics.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, and she became the sharpshooter.
Yeah.
So it's interesting when they do that. But I still think that we need a more deviation. Like we need to just completely go off script.
I think so. I think honestly, it needs to change the course of. Because right now, if I read the comics and I can actually see some of the panels, and panels to screen, it needs to change a little bit.
It's got to change.
Put some new thoughts, some new blood, some new writing into the situation, and let us go.
Yeah.
You got a comment?
Yeah, from Renard Sanford.
Okay. What's up, Nard?
Carol's about to go back and turn into a savage. Even though she now hates killing, she's about to go straight Rambo on this next segment. And he also thinks Ezekiel will lose most of the group.
Oh.
Ooh.
Well, they did have that.
Well, they got the big 50 cal.
Yeah, the 50
cal. Nard may be on to something. They got the big 50 cal weapons. They could lose a lot. And then it kind of, I mean, that then plays into Ezekiel. How does he, because he's still in this fantasy world of,
I was gonna say that,
you know, faking it till you make it. But now it's some heavy dose of reality that hit him.
Right. And I think that would be very apropos for him to like get snapped back into reality. Oh, there goes gravity.
Yeah.
You know, like it's like, wait, and then he gonna drop that accent.
Yeah.
Like,
yo,
look, bitch, I'm from Detroit.
Niggas is dead.
Like,
I'm out.
I think, whoa.
Yeah.
Who's that, Renard?
Yeah.
Renard, you are probably
You on to something.
The money.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, he's gonna lose half that group because they're not real. Them dudes.
They weren't even prepared for this type of fight.
It's gonna be interesting to see how he bounced back from this whole thing.
Yes,
that's what it's gonna be dope to see because
yeah. Keep going.
No, I'm about to say he's very like Shakespearean.
Yeah,
like he motivates the troops.
Yes,
and stuff. Like this next episode is gonna be real dope to see. Like, how do you rally your troops back
when they see people die?
When they see
because he was insulating. The kingdom was insulated. He didn't allow them to see what was actually going on. So it's gonna be interesting to see how he survives seeing his own die.
Right. And I love when they all jumped on
they
him.
all on him too. Oh,
you want that type of troops. You want them type of.
Hell yeah.
Man.
All right, let's go to a break.
Okay.
And with a real quick break, we're going to come back. We're going to play our game. Our game today is how they going to die. That's our game today. Y'all stay tuned, all right? Y'all stay tuned.
Hello, Evil Corp. We are F Society. Over the years, we've been watching you. Your financial abuse of the poor, your corruption of governments, your cover-ups of the murder of innocent, ordinary citizens, all for the sake of profit. This is why we at F Society have decided you must die. We are malicious and hostile. We do not compromise. We are relentless. We will not stop until every tentacle of your evil monstrosity is sliced off at the nerve. Consider yourself warned.
And welcome back. That was a real quick break. We only have a few moments before tonight's episode comes on, so we want to come and kind of get through this game real fast. Take your time, dog.
Preach. Take your time.
So tonight's game is called How They Gonna Die.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna throw out some names, and I want you guys to give me a scenario how you think they're gonna either die or survive in the zombie apocalypse.
Let's get it.
The best answer, when we get to point, the worst answer has to take a drink. All right?
Okay.
Can I take a drink regardless?
You can take a drink regardless. we keeping it loose. All right. First one is all around athletic hero LeBron James.
Ooh, how
LeBron, he survives.
He survives how?
He survives. LeBron basically becomes Black Negan. LeBron becomes Black Negan. The sense of humor is on fleek. And then he gonna have like a George Jefferson, and he gonna always like try to make sure that you look at his bald spot, and if you looking at it, and then if you look too hard, he kill you. And then he walking around with like a spiked basketball though. And he be like, bow! And he
wait. So
he's got one move and then at the forehead.
That's a dope ass weapon. That's a dope ass weapon.
Basketball.
What do you think, EJ?
Oh man, LeBron James. Oh. LeBron's gonna survive. LeBron is an athletic freak. God damn it. He don't even need a gun, man. He just be out there with a fucking axe.
Just running and mowing people.
This fucking windmilling zombies, man. He'll be all right. He'll be straight.
Yeah, John Henry though. Yes.
Yeah. The still driving man.
The next one, J-Lo.
I'll take this one. She gonna survive.
She gonna survive.
She gonna find a nigga motherfucker be up under him and be cool for the rest of the time. And then when another motherfucker come around, she gonna fuck with him.
Oh, okay. What do you think, Ray?
J-Lo is gonna be dead in week 2.
In week 2, she can't survive in this type of environment.
Listen, not like that, man. Listen, it's gonna be a whole lot of dudes with no inhibitions anymore. Listen,
chasing the day.
Ooh, it's gonna be ugly.
J-Lo fine ass.
She gonna be fresh meat out here.
The freshest.
Yes.
They've been waiting.
They've been waiting. They've been waiting since In Living Color to get a piece.
They gonna be calling
ain't no police.
Dance, black girl, dance. They gonna keep the corpse for like a month. Like it's gonna be awful.
I think you're right. I think you're right.
I want to say something too inappropriate, but I'm not gonna do it.
Okay, please. All right, Wendy Williams.
Oh, she dead.
She dead. She died.
Well, I don't know. She might survive. She look like a zombie. You know
She already looks like. That's what I was thinking. She already looks like a zombie. She fits right in.
All she gotta do is throw that blood on her, man. She good.
I think Wendy
She already
survives.
I
think she survives. Let me tell you something. I think she comes back, like she goes out, like they kick her out because, like, yeah, we remember you, Wendy, and they kick her out of the group, right? Mm-hmm. And then it turns into 300, and she's out there, and somebody's doing a narration. Wendy went out into the forest alone and naked, and came back the warrior queen, and she comes back like a horde of walkers. Yes, and she got a fur coat on, and then she knock on the door, open the door, and like, I thought you. And they're like, oh!
It's going to be her, RuPaul, and Tyler Perry.
This is why you off.
All right. What about Bill O'Reilly?
Shit. Depends on what group he go to.
He's a survivor.
That's what I'm thinking. I think he's a survivor.
He's gonna let the hair grow. And he's gonna be the new governor.
That's what I'm thinking. That's the governor.
That's the governor.
That's the governor.
He's gonna run a town, and you gonna think he cool.
He's the governor mixed with Negan, because he's
got smart mouth and he loves diddling people.
Exactly. He's gonna have a horde of women.
Ooh. I would be like, I am O'Reilly. I am O'Reilly.
What would his compound be called? Silence.
I go too far on this show. I know when to pump my brakes.
What about Cardi B and the Migos?
God damn, man. This motherfucker was just literally on the radio.
You said it did?
Migos is dead, except for Offset. You thought y'all left him out the zombie apocalypse? He wasn't left out the zombie apocalypse. Do we look like he was left out the zombie apocalypse?
Do it look like
Huh?
Do it look like
Man, wrap this show up.
All right, last one. Carl Grimes.
Carl's a beast. Carl survives.
He survives I think he dies. I think Carl dies.
Negan, man.
I think Carl dies mid-season finale.
Nope.
I'm calling it.
Look at you.
Remember I'm saying it. Carl Grimes dies mid-season finale. I think he does.
Nope. Here's the thing. I think Carl is King David. I think he's David. He's gonna slay Goliath. Carl is going to kill Negan.
How's he do it?
I think it's gonna be much like the comic book.
Okay.
I think he's gonna cut his throat, and I think Negan gonna look like they gonna be real cool, like it's because he like Carl, you know what I mean, like, and he gonna get his, and he gonna be like, oh, whoa!
Look at the balls on Carl. That's blood is dripping out of it.
And he gonna watch him, and then he's gonna become like, well, everybody's gonna know Carl did it, and that's going to change the dynamic between him and his
Rick.
father. And I think that's when we start deviating from the story. Like,
that would be a good...
Yeah, like, he's like, I'm out of here.
I'm
out of here, Dad. I'm out. I run the show now.
I like the way you think. That's why he have you on here. All right, we're going to go to break real quick. We're going to come back, and then we're going to just give our real quick predictions on what's going to happen tonight. You know, whatever. We'll be right back. guys, what do you guys think is going to happen tonight?
All right. So what's going to happen is Ezekiel's going to wake up with a bunch of dead people on his laying on him. Mm-hmm. I don't think Curl is going to be able to get to them guys with the 50 cal. I think they're going to be able to get that up out of there.
Okay.
Rick is not going to get there in time.
Okay.
What else is going on?
So what do you think is going to happen then with Rick and Daryl? Because they have something going on. They on the streets and somebody pulls out the big gun and starts shooting at
the dude told him that the 50 cal was at the place.
Yeah.
So he was on his way to the place,
yeah.
right? Yeah. So I don't know. I think something weird that he's just gonna miss him.
Okay.
I think that they go to Alexandria.
You think that's where?
I think they cut to Alexandria.
Okay.
I think we see what's going on over there. I think they're gonna leave us hanging like I don't think they're gonna.
So you don't think they're gonna touch on Ezekiel?
Nope. I think they're gonna leave us hanging for a little bit. I think they're gonna leave us hanging for the next episode.
Okay, I see that. I can see
that. Like pump your brakes and give you something that, because they've been going pretty hard.
Yeah.
They've been going pretty hard.
I think Carol turns into super soldier. Mm-hmm. She starts to go crazy. She goes back into her old ways, and that's pretty much my only prediction for tonight.
Okay.
Carol's going crazy. All right. I want to thank everybody for joining us out there in the virtual world. We love you, and we appreciate you. We're drinking, and we're going to go ahead and go watch this episode, Some Guys. Again, thank you for joining us. We'll be back next week, same time, same channel. Peace.